So another great weekend of Premier League football. Watch this video. Hello, welcome to me, Edson. I hope you're all well. So great weekend of Premier League football, but let's face it, the pick of the bunch is Man City at home to Manchester United. That's a 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. Man City, well, still stuttering, aren't they? Man United, it hasn't been a glorious start under the Amorim regime either, but you would imagine that possibly this might be a bit more of an open game than we've seen in previous years as well. And it might be a case that Man United can just get at Man City a little bit more and maybe have more of a game plan against this stuttering Man City, especially on the defensive side as well. Up front, Man City are struggling as well, with Haaland especially, because he's not really getting the service, and that's kind of what many people would agree is the issue with Man City right now. Man United, you thought, they've started well with a win, and then it just kind of faltered a little bit, well, quite a lot in the league. They've regained some ground in midweek with that win away in the Europa League as well, but again, it wasn't a great convincing win. Still a little bit unsettled in the camp there as well. It's going to take time for Amorim to get his real feet under the table and really get to grips with this team and this group of players. But you would imagine that January transfer window for all teams, but especially someone like Man United, and possibly even Man City, there's talk of them bringing in players as well, just to shore everything up. So that's really the game of the weekend for me in terms of two big teams, two big names going head-to-head. But it's the kind of dynamics and the recent form that's the most interesting, see how that translates on the pitch as well. Now, personally, I'm really going to be, looking into the Bournemouth against West Ham on Monday night, 8 p.m. kickoff. This is, again, another crunch match for West Ham, because whilst they won last time against Wolves, it wasn't an overall convincing win, and Wolves were just really, really poor again. But it's not looking great for West Ham. Bournemouth have been doing really well. I think they're actually quite a decent team. Certainly, I think they've been playing a lot better than West Ham. And if West Ham go there and eke out a draw, or certainly come away with a win, then you think, okay, well, maybe there's some kind of road to recovery here. But obviously, Antonio is unlikely to be coming back anytime soon, if at all, of course, after his car crash and the injuries to his legs, I should say. So, the problem with going forward for West Ham is always going to be the big issue. Fulkrug has come back, but there's already talk of him leaving in January. So it's not all rosy at West Ham, and certainly, there seems to be a lot of dissension within the dressing room as well. There's lots of conspiracy theories about players falling out with the manager, getting in together with fisticuffs and all this kind of stuff. You need a bit of that in a dressing room. It can't just be all kumbaya in there. You need a little bit of, a bit of a problem there. You need a little bit of a riff there sometimes just to get things going. So this could be a good thing. This could be a good thing that gets a team like West Ham just firing on all the cylinders, because they just haven't been doing it all season. Even the games that they've won, they haven't looked convincing. And, whereas Bournemouth at times, they've looked like a decent team as well. So that will be a very interesting game to just finish off the weekend of football. But let's face it, the game of the weekend is Man City against Manchester United. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. But hey, if you like what I do here, just keep on watching the videos, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.